Howdy, 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 y'all. Thank you for being here. Howdy, Matt. Good to see you, brother. Wingspan, thank you for being here. Howdy, Matt. Good to see you, brother. Wingspan, thank you for being here. Again, I got ahead of myself. I keep forgetting there's a delay. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. All ready for Halloween? It's like one of the few holidays I actually look forward to. Daryl, thank you for being here. I know you're here. Don't have to type, bro. Jugglasses, it's good to see you, bro. Welcome to the channel, guys. Thank you again for coming here. I've got a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk about. Let's get this straight. There we go. That way you can all have a good look at me. Anyway, I know Matt's been dying to hear this. I had my 1 year checkup this last week. One year. I am still cancer free. In fact, my PSA has dropped even more. It's almost non existent, which is exactly what we want. Exactly what we want to see. Anyway, a couple things. Yeah, I'm on the same with that one. Oh, I forgot to turn that one off. Let me audit you. He isn't here tonight. He's doing his own premiere. I'm not going to get in his way. I'm glad I have the audience I do. I want everybody, I'm going to keep this as short as possible. I have a couple stories I want to share. History's written by the victors. Does anybody, I'm sure y'all know what I mean by that. I kind of alluded to that when I came to, when I started talking about Congressional Medal of Honor last week. They got those awards. They have every right to write their own history and to have history remember them or not remember them. That's their choice. Because history is written by the victors. Well, I've seen it myself, Jog Glasses. I've seen it myself. I've seen it in action. Um, as an example, you can't find my service record. Now, I don't know how the sound's coming across here, but I'm trying a different microphone. It's here instead of the camera microphone. But yeah, you can't find my service record anywhere. I have awards, but I don't care. It wasn't about the awards. Too many people got hurt. See, I think this is where Jugglasses thinks that when I talk about people I left behind, my mistakes got a lot of people hurt. I don't care to share my service history because it's too traumatic even for me. So I don't blame a Congressional Medal of Honor recipient for not wanting to share the history of their deeds. Simple as that. Thank you, Jugglasses and Wingspan. I'm glad you're both here. Had a few people in here, and two of them disappeared already. Now, anyway, I've Prescott's already made it in the news. I don't know. My town has already made it to the news again. So we're going to share this. If I can get back to the right one. My stepfather had a brother, a much older brother, who was a part of the Bataan Death March. He survived it, but just barely. So I just I just soon leave my history behind. It doesn't compare to the other people that I've known in my life that have, shall we say, their deeds were a lot more heroic than mine ever would be. Anyway, the town I live in has made it into the news yet again. Um, some of you may be familiar with the Here's the Deal channel with Brian. He covered this just last night. And I think it's a good idea to share it. Let's see if we can. Oh, here it is. Share screen. Share screen. Here we go. Here we go.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? What are we doing?
Just to preface this lady right here is this lady right here is a district court judge in my district. She's in the process of relieving herself. This is right in the middle of town.
Uber.
This is disgusting.
I'm waiting for an Uber.
Okay, this is unacceptable. Where's your ID?
It's my husband's wallet. Walk that way.
Spell
O-N.
O-N? Spell your first name. Spell it.
K-R-S-T-Y-N.
K-R.
I.
Okay.
S-T-Y. N.
Just so you know what's going on here, this lady is drunk. She's being questioned by the police. They don't know who she is, just some drunk lady in the middle of town. Her husband comes along. I guess the point of all of this is her husband comes along and tries to question the police. The judge just gets cited and released. But the husband, because he's asking questions, gets charged with interfering and obstruction. Just because he's asking questions. Granted, what his wife was doing was absolutely disgusting. She was relieving herself. She had her pants down when the cop pulled up. Yeah. This is in the town I live in. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I shared a story from a gas station right down the road from where I live. This town is one of the craziest places I've ever lived, and I've lived in some wild ones. The point I'm making here is oh, hello, Mr. Carey. I'm sorry you didn't get any. I could be I could be getting a little bit of a shadow ban already going on because I got a little upset with one of your acquaintances. Anyway, the point I'm making here is back to the story. This lady is a judge. Oklahoma, good to see you, Outlaw. This lady's a judge. She gets sent home. She gets a chance to go home, but her husband, who isn't I think he works in the parks department. I'm not sure. He gets taken to jail because he doesn't have as much power as this drunk woman does. Does sound a little strange to me, doesn't it? Sound that way to you?
What's your date of birth?
19.
Are you from Arizona?
I'm originally born in Nevada.
What's your middle name?
Marie.
Five 15. Can you run a 101 Nevada and Arizona? Last was Ocean, Lincoln, Sam, Ocean, Nora. First is King, Robert, Ida, Sam, Tom, Young, Nora, Edward. Are you her husband?
Yep.
Okay. Can you hang out over by the cab for me?
Nope. Come on.
Yeah, you can, because I'm conducting an investigation.
For what?
Because I just saw her puking and urinating, exposing herself to several
Nope,
people.
That wasn't her.
Okay, you can go by the cab or you can continue to interfere with the investigation.
Come on, baby.
Okay,
No.
last chance, go over to the cab.
No.
Okay, well, then you're detained.
Stop.
You can't do this.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I
fucking
can.
throw you on the ground if you resist.
Throw me.
I gave you several chances and you don't want to listen.
We have a cab. There, baby.
See what I mean? He just walks right up there and starts right all over again. Yes, he was trying to take his wife out of there, but anyway, you get the point. The town I live in, this is a regular occurrence. The people who are usually in trouble are the innocent ones. I'm not saying he's all that innocent, but he is interfering. Uh-oh. We got a freeze up here. I guess we don't have a camera tonight. Well, she's being charged, but I don't know. I didn't get the end of the story. I didn't get the end of the story, but the point I'm making is every 2 or 3 weeks or every couple of months, we have more stories coming out of this area, Yavapai County, central Arizona. We're considered the high country. We're just west of the Mugan Rim. Anyway, about 5, 6 years ago, James Freeman was in this county and was pretty much trolling it was one of the funniest videos I've seen in a while, but he was trolling one of the county marshals. Anyway, let's see if we can get this to work. Nope. That's funny. Okay, well, I guess it's not going to let my camera work tonight. I don't know about that. That's interesting. That's real interesting. No picture at all. Okay. There we go. Still got a problem going on here. Don't know what that issue is. So we're going to have to leave that off tonight. Hey, Joko, thank you for being here. Anyway, guys, you get the point of what I'm trying to say here. It's just the just us system. It's not a just us system. It's the just us system. See if I can get this to work again. There it goes. Now it's working. Don't ask me what's going on. And now it's going off the hook again. So I guess we'll keep that off. Anyway, just again to recap, I had all my 1 year checkups for cancer this last week. My PSA is almost non-existent. I am still cancer free. Now, this next week, I'm going to start doing some upgrades on my computer so things will start working a little bit better instead of like what we're dealing with here. I wanted to bring you this story. That's just the one. Yeah. Let's share screen. Here's a new one for you.
Successfully to track down suspects and make arrests.
But after the system was used to accuse her of a crime, one woman is warning everyone to have cameras of their own. Fox 31's Anna Kuhn sat down with her and has her story tonight. Anna?
Hey guys, well, the Columbine Valley police chief has since voided the court summons against this woman, but she says she never should have been accused in the first place. She says her car was never at the address where that package was stolen.
You know we have cameras in that town, and you can't get a breath of fresh air in or out of that place without us knowing, correct?
On September 27th, the Columbine Valley police officer came to Chrisanna Elser's door and issued her a summons to appear in court, accusing her of stealing a $25 package in the town of Bomar. The officer said he had doorbell video of the theft and had tracked her car in the area using flock cameras.
It is locked in. There is zero doubt. I wouldn't have come here unless I was 100% sure. 100%.
The only problem with this case, she wasn't there, and she had the evidence to prove it. Dash camera video from her car, a log of her location from Google Maps, and doorbell video of her walking into her tailor's house when the package was stolen.
He just kept telling me that any evidence I had wasn't worth it.
Because you have not been honest with me, so I'm not going to extend you any courtesy of showing you a video when I don't need
But I can show you videos.
No, you cannot.
After a few weeks, Elser was able to get in touch with the police chief, who wrote her in an email, quote, "After reviewing evidence you have provided, nicely done by the way, we have voided the summons that was issued." But Elser says she shouldn't have needed to prove her innocence and worries flock cameras can paint a picture police will rely too heavily on.
They need to be used properly. And
So basically what she's saying there is these flock cameras are a real drag. They're all over the country right now. Just be aware they're always watching you. Again, we are not free. Figured to bring these couple of stories to you to let you know what I'm watching, to share that all of these people are getting, they're either getting away with it, or people who haven't done anything at all are being hemmed up. We see it all the time. History's written by the victors, meaning he who has, we're going back to the golden rule. He who has all the gold makes the rules. No, he didn't do his research at all. He just relied on, he didn't even have any evidence. Yeah, manufactured evidence is very hard to beat in court. I've had to do it a couple of times, Jug. I've had to do it a few times. Always record. And Joko, that's a good idea. Good idea. Get Oklahoma some body cameras so he don't get himself hemmed up anymore. Anyway, guys, I'm going to cut this short. I'm going to have to catch up with Let Me Audit You. He's doing a premiere right now. These are the stories I'm following. I'm having some video difficulties, so I apologize. Guys, thanks again for being here. Short and sweet. I wanted to share the good news. I'm going to start improving my equipment this next week. So everything, I won't be having these technical difficulties that I have. Please stay safe out there, my friends. And again, thank you for being here.